Hey, and welcome to this country 2-pack for the HX Stomp that's going to be available on the Line 6 marketplace. This 2-pack contains the HX Stomp version of my Paisley print preset that I have a full video on right up here if you guys want to check that out. And the second preset in this pack is a John Jorgenson preset. For those of you that don't know who John Jorgenson is, he is Brad Paisley's biggest influence and the guy that he credits stealing his tone from. He always says in interviews, if you want to sound like me, just go rip off everything from John Jorgenson like he did. So I thought it would be cool to dive into John Jorgenson's pedal board, find out what he used live with the Desert Rose Band and with the Hellecasters, and make a preset based around him. So the one I'm playing through right now is the actual Paisley print. Similar to the full Helix version, but definitely a little bit different. And that's with nothing on. So on this, I have the raw amp sounds, the slap delay, an EQ, and I also have the Diana drive in the front end. That's kind of Brad's go-to sound when he wants to get a little bit gnarly. He hits it with that Zen drive or whatever other drive he's got on his board in the moment. I chose to use the Diana drive. So that's on the front end. The back end is the slap that Brad Paisley uses. I also have a calligraphic EQ on here. And I guess because I'm using amp and cabs and doing them separately, but I'm out of space and can't do anything with this 6-block. So I would recommend using this with your full pedal board if that's what you're doing with the HX Stomp. So the amps that are blended are the Derailed Ingrid, the SX30, and I also have them specifically blended, and each of them have their own cabinets, their own cabinet combination. That's a big part of the sound, is matching those cabinets up and having the blend right. So again, here's a little bit more. That's with the Diana drive on. This is now the neck pickup of my 68 Tele. Is without the Diana drive. So let's switch over to the Jorg over at HX Edit. So this preset's called Jorg. This is a direct copy of John Jorgenson's pedal board from the Desert Rose Band. He's in a ton of interviews where he talks about his tone, what was on his pedal board in those days, and this one I have set up with snapshots, the Jorg preset. So this is the first snapshot, the furthest left. It's considered snapshot 1. And that's a lot of the Desert Rose Band uses that sound, that dimension type of sound through through his choice of amp. That's the neck pickup on the Tele. This middle position of the Tele. It's nice, clean, basic sound. It has a slapback on. The second snapshot is with a little bit more dirt and a little bit more hair. This is more of his Hellecaster tone that he would use. The Hellecasters were a famous band that it's like basically all hotshot all-star Tele pickers that came together and wrote some instrumental music. He was one of the leading guys, and this is more similar to the basic tone that he would use for that. So this third snapshot has a little bit more drive. It's 2 drive pedals put together going into the front end of the amp. Also something to add, the modulation effect and the delay are both in front of the amp, which is exactly how you would have it set up. I put the reverb amp to the amp just because that's what I think sounded better. So here's both of the drives together. This is snapshot number 3. Let's go to the neck pick. So I hope you guys will consider checking out my Country 2-pack. Again, that's my Paisley print, just like the big one on the main Helix floor, LT and Native. And the other preset is the Jorg preset, the sound of John Jorgenson with Desert Rose Band and the Hellecasters. Thank you guys for watching, and if you guys are interested in more Helix content, please feel free to subscribe, leave me a comment, thumbs up, ask questions, whatever you want to do. I'm down to talk. Let's talk. Send it in the comments. I will get back to you, and I hope you guys have a great day.